Welcome Mr. Odero. I've known Odero from last year, and he's very understanding and social person. And I believe if he is given a position, he can change human resources to the better.
We welcome you all to today's event. Welcome our guests and aspiring chairman, Mr. Odero, countrywide and northeastern and upper eastern in particular. So we have a lot of challenges. I hope you know most of these challenges. We talked about it and you have been with us in the last time. And I believe, given the position, you will make so many changes. And as far as HR is concerned at the county levels, challenges are there. We have faced it many times with several institutions. The assistance that we got from most of these institutions were very minimal, but I believe if you are elected as the chairman, and I can tell you for free, you will have our backup as representative from this county. You will give us so many opportunities in terms of training, capacity building, and sensitization, mentorship, and all this. So we also need you to make recruitment for most of the members. We know we have a very good number of HRs in this country compared to those who are registered. So we are giving you that task also to give the members that opportunity and capacity building.
Thank you very much, members. Before you is Odero Philip Dalmas for the position of National Chair, Institute of Human Resource Management. I will be able to highlight a few key issues in my speech, and then we'll be able to have an interactive session immediately after my speech. Thank you, members of the Institute of Human Resource Management, for accepting my candidature for the National Chairman position. Without such huge support that you have shown me since I was nominated, I couldn't have had the confidence of hitting the campaign trail with such gusto. Another factor that has given me a lot of confidence that I'm out for a big win is the fact that my competitors have a lot of baggage they are carrying along in their campaigns, such as their past performance. While others also are projects of some interest groups who are out for no any good for the IHRM, but on a revenge mission. I want to state that leadership cannot be sought on a platform of revenge, but on a concrete agenda to the members of IHRM. As my competitors compete on a revenge platform, I come to you with a creditable agenda that will transform the welfare and the regulatory function of IHRM for the benefit of our members. For instance, if you have been in office in the past 6 or 3 years, what do you have differently that you can offer the profession than what you have done in the past? And if you are coming into the field with the intention of bitterness and revenge, and as a project of interest groups, then you are bound to fail, and indeed fail miserably. I present my candidature as a candidate for the common member of IHRM. I do not enjoy any benefit of incumbency, or do I come as a candidate for a certain interest group which is fighting with the incumbent leadership. This makes me stand out as a common member, self-convicted, that I have a lot to contribute to the growth and development of our noble profession of HR. Finally, my contribution in the growth of HR profession in terms of training, mentorship, and guiding our members is known and attested by the majority of IHRM members. Once elected, I will have a platform of developing all IHRM members to attain the levels and standards of international reputation. Due to the factors I have listed herein, I call upon all IHRM members who desire for leadership that is independent, not controlled by interest groups, and the one that will not perpetuate the current leadership to join me for this noble cause. My manifesto for the campaign is as follows. I'll be able to be brief. Number one, I will fast-track review of the HRMP Act amendment. And the key issues here, you know very well HR. The HR function has been a key strategy pillar and can never be on third or fourth level reporting. And in this case, I'll ensure that the head of HR will be reporting directly to the CEO, just like it happens with the finance and the procurement. Apart from that, I'll also be able to relook at the IHRM core values in our management of resources. In this particular case, I'll enhance IHRM openness, transparency, integrity to all members, and their engagements through AGM. There's also critical issue on CHRP examination cost management. I was lucky to be part of the review team, which was appointed by the council, the council, to look at the few areas, the technical areas which HR need. And in this case, we represented your views. A team of task force, which was established, represented your views. And in that task force, I represented the institutions offering CHRP. After giving the recommendations on the course of CHR, because we had advised the board to bring down the cost so that it can be able to favor the upcoming HR professionals. This has not been done up to now. Remember, the cost has doubled. Once in the office, I'll be able to establish a special committee to look at the escalating costs of CHRP. Apart from that, recognitions of areas of expertise when forming committees. I know individuals should be given responsibilities according to their areas of specialization. In this case, I'll be able to encourage member participation and education in all committees. Devolution of IHRM function to all the counties and regions. Up to date, members are still going to Nairobi to get their certificates, while we have the branch officials. The current leadership has not empowered the existing branch officials so that the service delivery to the members can be easy. In this particular case, it has become a problem. And you are aware, most of you are my friends, I've been assisting you to call upon the IHRM Secretary to fast track the member registration and renewal. Sometimes you write an email to them, it takes several months for them to reply. Once elected as the chairman, you know me very well, I'll be able to change things. If, let's say you are a new member and applying for membership, they should be able to respond immediately and get the membership certificate at your doorstep. We have the branch offices, the branch officials without offices. They assume they have offices, even in Wajir or Northern Corridor. You have branch officials, but without offices. And those offices, remember, are the contact point where you should be able to get those services. So once elected, I'll ensure that the offices are established, though not open air offices, as they say, so that you can be able to get the services required. Members' welfare. I will ensure that I jumpstart the Huduma HR circle operation for the benefits of IHRM members, and establish a benevolent fund for IHRM members. This is also a serious issue. Almost 2 months ago, I don't know whether you are aware, one of the branch officials lost a son through a road accident. And IHRM up to now have not even sent a condolence message to that particular family. And remember, the person, the HR professional, represents an interest group in Nairobi. Up to now, they have not even sent a condolence message. The leadership did not even visit the family. How do you want us to be able to offer ourselves for HR professional when we are in problem, when we get critical challenges, then you are not closer to us? I'll ensure, and in fact, I'll be visiting every family of an HR family so that in the such situation of grief, I'll be there for you. But they are not being appreciated. They are not being appreciated. We need to encourage them. As they climb to the higher ladder, we need to encourage them, to appreciate them. As they become HR officers, as they become HR managers and directors, we need to be able to encourage them so that they can increase their level of productivity. And also be able to lobby with the government bodies to ensure IHRM is categorized as a state corporation so that we are prioritized for funding. Recognition of IHRM members who have excelled in their areas of work. For example, you can recall the Masai Mara East, whereby the ISPAC made a recognition of that person. We need, as HR professionals, also to recognize the services, the contribution of our members in their places of work or undertaking. Member protection. I will establish a strong legal team which will be offering legal assistance to IHRM members in case of litigations through volunteer lawyers among ourselves and also IHRM pool of lawyers. This will be done through pre-qualification. My fellow brothers, you know I'm your man. I've been with you through thick and thin. I've been giving you services in the various capacities. I do hereby plead with you to vote for me so that we can be able to change IHRM together.